Hey y'all, welcome to Unique Truth with Sharjay. Thank you so much for joining me. As we continue with our helping you out, getting ourselves together in January, we are talking with Jeff Young of Farm, and Farm stands for Family Assistance for Renaissance Men. Okay, look at me, I remember. And this is us getting ourselves together. This chair does that to me all the time in 2024. And what we're doing is we're trying to help the men, the fellas, get with their children and have better relationships with their children and the mother of their children and be in their children's lives. The motto for Farm is, I think I read it, it said, developing relationships between father and child, one family at a time. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome, Jeff. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming. It's cold. I really, I really appreciate you coming down here. Tell me about the founder and the organization and why he started the organization.
Okay. Well, our founder, Mr. Willie Bell,
Mm-hmm.
he started the organization because he had an experience with his childhood where he did not have a relationship with his father,
That's most
and
definitely.
so it was something that was, very instrumental in his upbringing. And so when he got the opportunity to be able to help other people, to be able to not experience that type of upbringing and understanding what the influence of having a father that's in your life on a consistent basis, when it became apparent to him and he had the wherewithal to be able to do it and write the program, that's where he decided to go ahead and reach out to other people so that they would have an opportunity to make sure that their children did not have the same experience in terms of not having their fathers in their lives due to certain circumstances with not having their father in their lives. So.
Yeah, a lot of times the mother is a problem, the situation, life is a problem. If you want to talk to Jeff and ask Jeff some questions, 313-355-6018, give us a call. He's going to give you some information that could possibly help you. So if you need it or if you need to talk to him, give us a call. So tell us about how you got involved and what your job is with the organization.
Well, actually, ironically, speaking about fathers being in their lives, I actually got introduced to the program from a job fair. And it was a job fair that my father actually told me about.
Okay.
It was something that wasn't advertised on television, it wasn't advertised on the radio. He just happened to be searching and saw it online somewhere. And he told me about it, and I was in a transitional period in terms of jobs were concerned. So I went to the job fair, and Mr. Bell just happened to be there promoting the program and things of that nature. So I met him there at a job fair and got a chance to listen to exactly what the program was all about. And I was really intrigued in terms of just wanting to be a part of something that was unique, like Farm. I never heard of a program that was dedicated to helping fathers and helping
Right.
men in a way that
Right.
that Farm does. So that was a huge part of my interest right then and there.
Right.
So just being a part of it, even from a community outreach perspective, and whatever else that I felt that I could get out of it, I had no idea at that point that I would be sitting here
Helping
talking
so
to
many
you, and
people, right?
yeah, I didn't know that it would
So
be
it's
this.
funny when I saw the write up pop up on Facebook. I thought farm. I was like, oh, I'm gonna give me some vegetables because, because I'm pretty much a vegetarian. But when I started reading and finding out what it was, like you say, a lot of programs don't help men, and I'm an equal opportunity helper. If the man need help, let's help him. If the woman need help, let's help her. If nobody is in doing the right thing, I am more so whoever I can get some help for. And the main goal of Farm is to help families. And like even though the people are not a couple anymore, they should still those kids should come first. And I bet when you went over there, that's what intrigued you, and you ain't know you was gonna be helping all these people in the long run. So, how long have you been with the organization?
Well, I was actually a participant in 2018. So I went through the program and had a really good experience there. And then I ended up coming back into the capacity that I'm in right now in terms of employment and being an executive administrative assistant in 2021.
Okay.
So I had always planned on coming back, and I actually had come back and wanted to be a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of give back, because even when I was introduced into the program, that was really where I could see myself being the most tremendous help, because I've done community service and community outreach through my own church and things of that nature, but I had never done it in this capacity with an organization such as this. So I really wanted to put myself in a position where I could do whatever I possibly could do to help this organization achieve its missions, visions, and values.
Right.
And so as I continued to do that in 2021, things just kind of progressed pretty quickly to be in the position that I'm in right now. So I've been involved with it pretty much since 2018.
That's when you
And
went through the
yeah,
program
that's what I went
yourself.
through myself. And then from 2021 up until now, I've been in executive administrative assistant type capacity.
You ain't know when you went over there for that job fair that you was gonna be.
That's when you let go and let God. You
All
just
right.
sometimes you just let him lead you where you need to be, and do your best and let God do the rest. That's one of my favorite sayings.
And that's where you, because like I said, when I looked at it, I was like, this is really something different. No, I don't want to say it like this, but nobody really helps the man. They always help the woman. And even though she may be the one with the kids, there are some fathers that are raising the kids themselves. But even though she may be the one with the kids, he still gotta, he still has to be there, and even if they're just getting him for child support, those things start to weigh on them. And you guys have mentoring services and legal services and stuff like that, because a lot of times they just don't know what to do or where to go to get the help that they need. And that's what I think is the most important, and that's what I like about your organization. You guys are helping the underserved. uh,
And yeah, so you hit the nail on the head there, is that we do have 5 components to our program.
okay.
And that is mentorship, workforce development, social work services, legal services, and housing. And what I like to, let the participants know, the applicants know that are looking for help from us
Mhm.
and to endure with our services, is that this is a self-help program.
Okay.
Okay, so we provide an opportunity to be able to get some of the legal barriers off your backs, in terms of like front of the court, help with that, certain things as far as, warrants and tickets and things of that nature. We do have services that we can help you with as far as housing is concerned. Mentorship, we do that. We have an 8-week program in which 2 days a week we do mentorship with our mentors, and our mentors are, a plethora of different diverse men that have been through some similar situations that our participants come in with. And we have a curriculum that was written by Mr. Bell, and it goes through a variety of topics through our 8 modules. So, and we have special guest speakers that come in and also speak on various topics as well throughout those 8 weeks. And we also have opportunities for father-child relationship building opportunities.
Because
So
a lot of times the children are, the father may be away for whatever reason, but the child may feel unwanted, unloved, and it takes a minute for you to get back to that type of bond with your child. Just because you're my father, or whoever, that don't mean that I gotta want to be with you. I may not like you no more. Where were you for 10 years? Or so these are things that you help them with as well.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. As that's actually part of Module 7, which is communication. And so, we do conflict resolution and things of that nature. So, the whole premise of the entire 8 weeks, as far as the mentorship is concerned, is to help the men understand that, we are we have an integral part in being able to not only make this process and how it is right now, but we also have the wherewithal to be able to change it. Okay, so we can change it in terms of communication with the mother. We can change it with the communication with our children. And a lot of times we have a lot of participants that come in that just don't have the confidence that the effort that they're putting in right now, that they can make those changes in a positive way and have the positive outcomes that they're looking for, because there's certain barriers that they have on their backs. Friend of the court is just one of them, and we have a lot of participants with friend of the court, and so but we have a lot of participants because of our partnerships with a lot of judges that we have, in Wayne County, and we're working on having more partnerships with judges in Macomb County and Oakland County. And the more that we actually get a chance to get in front of judges and we let them know what our program is about, a lot of these judges, and I can attest to this myself because when I was in the program, I actually got a chance to sit in front of about 12 of them, just our group alone. And one of the things that really that they spoke to us was that these judges don't want to send people to jail. They don't want to do that. They don't. I mean, but
some cases we don't know.
I heard it for myself. Right. I literally heard it from the judge's mouth. So I had a bunch of them. They're all saying if we had a different alternative, something like farm, where we could, be able to have that type of alternative as opposed to just sending people to jail, then we would be able to do that. So we started to get a lot of our participation numbers increased dramatically after 2018 because we got those judges and those judges saw, and we got a chance, all of us, we had about 6 people in my group, and we all got a chance to stand up. We all got a chance to say our story, and they afterwards, they were like, "This is awesome."
I don't know. So, you're watching Wjzz Cool TV live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV. It is the coolest station in the world. If you want to talk to Jeff, or if you have a comment, 313-355-6018. Now you talk about that, and I want to paint a scenario. So we can show where your organization comes in at. Like you're talking about the judges and friend of the court, and that's like my biggest pet peeve because I have seen where I'm not going to say where they have snatched these guys up off their jobs, where they're paying child support and they're saying they're not paying enough. So if a guy only makes $3,000 before taxes, and then he's bringing home, let's just say $2,500, he's giving her $1,000 a month. Where the heck is he supposed to live for $1,500 a month? He's got a car, he's got a car note maybe because he got to get back and forth to work. He's got insurance, he got to eat, he got lights, gas, water, phone. I think that they're just a little bit ridiculous, and you say that, but I know some of these judges, me and my ex-husband, we went through front of the court, and that was just like the biggest joke in the world to me, and it needs to be redid. Like they make him pay every week. She should show receipts every week for what she did with the money, because some of these women take that money and blow it off on themselves, get their hair done, their nails done. And I ain't trying to talk about nobody, and I don't know, I know people be like, oh, that's kind of harsh, and everybody don't do that. True, everybody doesn't do that, but a lot of them do. So a guy, let's just say a guy, he gets somebody pregnant, his girlfriend, not even his girlfriend, like that gentleman was talking earlier. He just had some sex and somebody got pregnant, and she decides that she's gonna keep the baby, and he doesn't want a baby, so he moves on. And I'm gonna say this, ladies, when they say they don't want a baby, take them at their word. They don't want a baby, and sure, he's responsible as well because they both had the sex, but she's still going to be the one that's left with the child. And if you're having the child because you're trying to keep him, you cannot. You're going to change him. No, he's not going to change. So then we like I said, it's a vicious cycle. She holds the responsibility of having the baby, and like I said, they're equally responsible. And then she goes, she has the baby. She doesn't really want the baby because he didn't stay. Now she's down bitter at friend of the court, telling lies and saying things that are not true, and they believe that. And you say the judges don't want to put them in jail. Well, I've seen it. I've seen it. I worked at 36th District Court, not the same thing, but we get word and know people over there, and you see and hear things. So you guys come in and maybe are a mediator for that. Is that something that you do? You know what I'm saying? Can you guys get in there, and how do we stop that, I guess? And is that something your organization tries to do?
Well,
you can't stop them from doing what they're doing, but you know what I'm saying, that disconnect between the woman, the man, and the child. That's what you guys kind of work on.
Yeah, and and you bring up a good point. You know, it is a vicious cycle,
It
and it's
is.
something that is unfortunate, and it's definitely not to the benefit of the child.
Right. And that's the
We
most
we
important
can
thing is the child.
Yeah, and we can agree on that. So what we do is we do it twofold. Okay, we start with helping with the man himself. You know, okay. So I like to call it somewhat of a cognitive reconstruction. First, you have to understand and change your mentality in terms of understanding that the effort that you're putting in, you have to have confidence that that's going to come to a better outcome. So with our mentoring, that's where our mentorship comes in
And a
real,
lot of
real
them
good.
have pretty much lost hope.
Yes, so that's where our mentorship comes in. Now, with our social work and also being able to be in court with them, we do go to court with the guys.
Oh, okay.
So we can advocate for them in terms of being character witnesses. And that's where I have personally seen where once we go with them, we have our mentors go with them. Mr. Bell himself has gone with people to court to advocate for our particular participants, former graduates, and things of that nature, where they understand that this is a program that they have been through and that they have made a dedication to change their behavior and change their lives. We have seen a difference in terms of if a person is paying X amount of dollars, they will make a reduction in that, or they will change,
Right.
how much that they're paying, because they have dedicated their lives to changing, how they are going to treat their families, how they're going to be in their children's lives, and how they're going to be in their mother's lives and
And
things of that nature.
and that's
So,
good. However, if I go down there, if he goes down there and he says, "This is what I make," why would you try to make him pay over three-fourths of what he makes? He's got a fourth of his income that he gets up and goes to work for every day. That's the part that I don't understand. And then when he decides, well, I'm not doing this no more, he's frustrated, he's tired, he got arrested, he was, on his way home from work, he got arrested, stopped, and just stuff like that. And it's vicious, like I said. And the fact that you guys are helping them, I applaud you for that, because it's needed. It's really needed. But I think it needs to come, like you guys are on the back end help. It needs to come from the top end. Warren Evans needs to fix it immediately.
well, it's interesting that you bring that up, because that's exactly what our founder, Mr. Willie Bell, is pushing for right now, is policy change.
No, yes.
And so he's involved with several different policy groups that have the movers and the shakers, if you will.
Okay.
That have their ear, and they have the ear of farm. They know what we've been doing for 10 years, and they've seen the progress that we've done with our program. So we're working in that direction. But of course, anything when it comes to politics doesn't happen
hard.
overnight.
Right,
so,
right.
But we're working at it from the back end, the front end.
So and I don't really do politics on here, but what people should do is vote for people that are going to help you, and stop just voting for name recognition. I hate to say that. I know everybody loves Warren Evans, but come on now. And I don't mean to just put him out there like that, but something has to be done, and it has to come from the top. You guys are working it from the back end, and it's going to be hard. Like you say, it's hard to come by change. So, it needs to start up there. You guys also help returning citizens as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that may be a barrier, like they haven't been in their child's life. Some people have never seen their children. They were pregnant. The person was pregnant when he left. And, he got whatever. He got 5, 10, 15 years, and he's got a 12-year-old. You've been in there for 15. Well, you know what I'm saying. That the math doesn't add up.
The results,
you know what I mean?
The math. Yeah, I get it.
My math is off, because if you've been in there for 15 and you got a 12-year-old, that ain't your kid.
Right.
So, I'm sorry, but you help them. What kind of services do you offer for them?
For the returning citizens, they actually have the benefit of getting the majority of the services that we offer, because some of the services that we offer are outsourced, like for instance our legal services.
Okay.
So our legal services are outsourced to another entity, and just being a returning citizen automatically makes you eligible for their services. So in situations like that, like you were describing in terms of, having child custody and, somebody that comes out that doesn't have the financial resources to be able to obtain legal services that way, we do partner with a lot of different services that cater towards returning citizens.
Because
So
they need jobs and they probably need schooling before they can get a job. And you have services like that, like GED help and
absolutely.
college courses or information on how to get college courses.
Yes, we partner with Oakland Community College and Wayne County Community College. Our mentorship right now is being taught out of Wayne County Community College. And we also partner with Oakland Community College in Southfield as well. So everybody that comes through our program gets signed up for classes. They go through Wayne County Community College. They get signed up. So if they're looking to increase their education, if they want to go through any of the soft skills classes and things of that nature that go through Wayne County Community College, they're automatically signed up for that. And if they want to pursue that, in terms of increasing their education or increasing any skill level that they feel would be beneficial to them throughout their careers, then they're automatically involved with that just going through our program.
Okay. I, I understand that is a needed service. So maybe a question is, where does your funding come from?
Well, our funding right now, we go through grants. We actually do our fundraising. We actually do fundraising through volunteers with the Lions games. So that's one of our biggest fundraising opportunities. And so we're actually going to be celebrating 10 years of being in service. So we're going to have a fundraiser in August of this year. So we are funding ourselves through different grants right now, and looking to branch out into having corporate sponsors and doing more of our own fundraising moving forward with this calendar year. Just having some more of our own fundraising opportunities and things of that nature. So right now it's grants, and we're just looking to branch out in terms of corporate dollars and however many funding raising opportunities we can present for ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, I guess a lot of people that have these organizations, they don't want money from the government, or and you're not getting any government funds or federal funds or anything like that. You're getting grant money, is what you're saying, and your own fundraisers.
Yeah, well, we did get a federal grant. We got a federal grant a couple of years ago, 2021. But that's not, I mean, it's, of course, when you're a nonprofit organization, funds are funds, the funds that come.
Well,
So,
I think they say that because I think they're told what they have to do with the money.
that's part of the pain point, if you will, in terms of getting grant funding, is that there is, there are some restrictions on it. But the fact that we are actually being able to get grant funding the way that we have from the state and from the city and federal, we've done it on all three levels. It just lets us know that we are reaching all levels of the community as well. So to be recognized in those capacities, I think tells us that we're moving in the right direction. So we just need to, expand on that. Make sure that we're using those funding dollars to continue to improve our program, and making sure that we're improving the community as well, and using those dollars that they've given us in order to make sure that we're doing what they say that we can do with those funds. And I'm encouraged with how we're doing with that so far, and looking forward to the future.
Okay. So now, so let's just say somebody that needs your legal services. They come over and they say, "Man, I just need to help. I just need to know if I filled this paper out right." Do you offer that type of service to people as well, or because you said it was a do-it-yourself?
Yeah,
Not
it's
do it. Did you
it's
say do it?
I said it's a self-help, but when I
Self-help,
say
right.
self-help, I can clarify that in saying that, we do offer an opportunity for people to help themselves. And when I say that, it's not that we're just saying, okay, we'll come in and here's the paperwork and say la vie, and let us know after 8 weeks whether you took care of your stuff. It's not
Call
quite
us
like,
if you're not in jail.
yeah.
Right?
No, it's not quite like that. But that's where the mentorship and the social work comes in.
Okay.
So we have, between the mentorship and the social work services, and also the staff we work with the guys.
Okay.
So to your point, in terms of the legal services, we do have them fill out the paperwork. If they have any trouble with filling it out, we'll make sure that if they have any help, if they need any help with that, we are right there on deck. We're hands on with that kind of stuff. And then we also follow up with them week by week, to make sure, okay, they filled out the paperwork. Did you do the intake? Did you get a call from a lawyer? Okay, so those kinds of things we follow up on, through those three tiers in terms of the mentorship and the social work and the staff. We're following up with them week by week by week, class by class by class.
Okay.
So we're making sure that
you're teaching them how to help themselves.
Exactly.
There we go. We got it. Teaching them how to help themselves. Because, a lot of people, I maneuvered through the front of the court system myself. I did a lot of paperwork myself because the lawyer is expensive. And I think I mentioned to you before, when I was fighting for custody of my son, it was so expensive. I was like, he's with his dad. He'll be fine because I don't have that type of money to fight for them. And then I don't really think my ex-husband wanted custody of my son. He wanted to fight. And I just didn't have it in me. I'm not finna fight. The boy will be fine. He's with his dad. And he's fine. So, you're watching Wjzz Cool TV. This is a unique truth show with Sharjay. Watch us. We're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, and other top social media platforms. Like us, follow us, share us, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV. It is the coolest station in the world. If you want to talk to Jeff, if you think you might need some help, 313-355-6018. Your organization helps them maneuver around their issues. And like I said, I commend you for that. Unemployment, returning citizens, legal services, or help with the child support system. That is something that I think is a good thing. I don't know if there are other organizations out there like yours, but like I said, when I saw you, I thought, it was a farm. It said farm. And, I thought I was going to get some vegetables. But, you are helping them. And some of these guys really need you. A lot of them really need you, especially dealing with friend of the court. That's like my biggest pet peeve. I'm sorry. I know I keep going back, but that's like my biggest pet peeve. They go after these guys with the vengeance. Even guys that want to try to step up and do what needs to be done, and they just bleed these guys so much. I mean, some women pay child support, but they do this. And I guess the way when you help them have better relationships with the mother. And I think sometimes that might be maybe the biggest issue of all this, because I know some people who maneuver co-parenting so beautifully. I'd be like, wow, what y'all on something? How y'all working it out like that? And if everybody could do that, and I think if you like the social work, if you could get with them and get the parents to act like that, we'd all be better off. You have some services coming up soon for women as well. Could you tell me what that might consist of?
Yes, we're actually going to be piloting a women's program. The acronym is SHINE. And right now we have Miss Phoebe Baker, who is coordinating that effort right now.
You said the acronym is SHINE?
Yeah, SHINE.
Do you know
so
what that's?
SHINE. I don't know exactly what that means because it's a pilot, so we're still getting together. She would know, but if you go to our website at www.farm-mi.org, you can see it on our website. So if anybody is interested in getting involved with our women's program, then we're going to be, I know Phoebe is looking to start doing interviews and looking for mentors and things of that nature with that part of the program starting at the end of this month, beginning of February as well. So, you can go to our website if there's any women that are looking for some help.
Yeah, what type of services? Like the same type as, because we've got some women returning citizens as well, and they may need some help as well.
Yeah, and that particular program is going to be mirrored off of the men's program.
Okay.
So in terms of the services, you can look for the same 5 pillars for right now. As far as mentorship and workforce development and social work services, legal, and housing. However, with Phoebe, she's going to be, the coordinator of that. So if there's any women out there that are looking for similar services, they can contact her. They just go to our website. They can fill out an application for our women's program, and then they can speak with Phoebe, and she would be able to give you more detailed information as it continues to develop. But she's working closely with Farm to pilot that particular program
And maybe later
in
I
conjunction with us.
maybe I could have her on as well eventually as you guys get it going on and get the program going well. Maybe she can be a guest on the show as well, because I'm just looking to help get the word out. Um, yeah, I think, are you helping like the mothers of the guys that you have in the program, or just that's what you would really like to do, or are you just helping all of the women? Or a combination of it?
It's well, we're looking eventually to do a both,
Okay.
because I mean, it's family assistance for
Right.
Renaissance men, so it's not men's assistance for Renaissance men. It's family, because you can't have one without the other. I mean, it's a dual type combination, and so what we're looking to do is to be able to combine and be able to have family assistance. So you can't have help for the men without help for the mothers.
Right. And what
So
people need to understand is they're not saying making you a couple. They're
right.
saying helping you get those children, take care of those children, and
Hmm.
getting along better. Because I know I'd rather have a peaceful relationship than stress and strife any day.
Right.
So if we can work it out, that's something how I would really prefer to do. But I guess you can't make the mother of the guy you have there, of his children. I guess you can't make them come to the program.
No, I mean as far as right now, we're looking. We've been primarily focused on the men, and then really it's just about getting some of the barriers off of their back, so
Right.
that they can feel comfortable and feel confident that they can engage, with their families, however it is. I
Right.
mean, it could be a blended family, extended family, and foster care type situation. I mean, there's all types of different types of families. So we just want to make sure, at least for the men's perspective, that mentally we have so many men that come in and they're frustrated and they have depression and they're feeling down because they don't have the education as
Right.
far as understanding how to navigate the front of the court system. They don't feel confident that whatever barriers that they have, that the effort that they're putting in is going to be overcome with the effort that they're putting in. They don't feel confident that they can go ahead and have a productive relationship with their child's mother, depending on however that relationship ended. It's still going, whatever.
Whatever,
So
right.
those are the things that we concentrate on in our mentorship and in our social work services. So once that is alleviated, or at least some of that is at least taken down, now they feel the confidence. And I can't stress that enough in terms of the confidence
I
level.
believe you.
It's you got to have the confidence, because a lot of the people, a lot of the participants that come in, and this is just something that I say to all the participants during orientation. I said, first of all, you already have what it takes to turn this around. So I don't want anybody to come in there feeling, because most of the time you get the guys come in and go like this.
They feel
So,
dejected.
they feel dejected.
The world is
So,
on top of them.
and that's my way of trying to, let's loosen that up. Okay, first of all, you have the intelligence, you have the education, you have the wherewithal. It's just a matter of seeing if we can make sure that what effort you're already putting in, let's just put them in a different direction and see if we can get different results. More positive results for what you're looking for.
I told somebody the other day, a lot of people don't have education. And when you don't have education, a guy won't tell you that he can't read. A lot of people won't tell you that they can't read. So then they can't read, they can't get a job, they frustrated. The easiest thing to do is to have sex. I'm sorry, it takes no hard work to have sex other than to ask somebody and they say yes and y'all do what y'all gonna do. But learning how to read, learning how to come off of that I don't know and I need to do, they won't say that. And then they get more dejected in life and things just start to go. They have sex, they have a baby, they don't have any education, they can't get a job, they can't take care of the woman yelling at them, and it's just vicious. And by the time you get to them, they're broken. That's the bottom line. They're broken. And your program, I commend you guys for helping them out because they need it. The young, not even the young, the black male, they need help, and you guys are giving it to them, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's about life. Life That's a description of how life works. So it's not about necessarily focusing on life. It's focusing on how you respond to it.
Right.
Okay? Because life is going to happen to all of us. And one of the things that my father actually taught me was that, is you're going to end up being one of three people in this life. And it doesn't matter whether you're white, black, woman, doesn't matter. You're either going to be somebody that makes something happen, wonder what happened, or watch something happen. Okay? I mean, either way it goes. However, it's just so it's
just
about
where you at in it.
It's where everybody has that individual determination to be in one of those three categories. You're gonna be in one of those three categories. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna be able to choose that. You're not gonna be in a fourth category. You're gonna end up in one of those three. So the thing is with the participants that come into our program, most of the participants are usually in category one. They want to make something happen. They want to make some difference in their lives. They want to make some difference in their children's lives. They want to make some difference in their community. And those are the ones that we give an opportunity for them to do it in a way where we can alleviate some of the barriers that they have had trouble with up until now to be able to continue to do that and have the better outcomes that they're looking for.
And the first step is, well, one of the first steps is reaching out to you guys. So, how does somebody who needs your help get involved with you? How do they get to you?
Go to our website at www.farm-mi.org and fill out an application. Take a look at our website. I would encourage anybody to take a look at our website so they can see what we've been doing, some of the events that we've been doing, like the Ford Field volunteer stuff, and any things that we've done in the past as far as father-child relationship building opportunities. Fill out an application, and then you'll get a response from me via email letting you know that the application has been received. And then I'll go ahead and let you know what we're actually going to be starting our interviews for our next program that's going to be starting on Monday, February 26th. And we're starting our interviews next Monday on January 22nd. So once you get the application in, I can go ahead and schedule you for an interview so that you can be a part of our program starting in February.
You said February. I'm looking at the dates. You said February, Monday, February 26th. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. It didn't sound right, but it is. Just wanted to make sure we're not giving them the wrong information, the wrong date. Okay. Give the website again.
The website is www.farm-mi.org.
Okay. And for the so that. If they don't need all your services, that's something I need to know. If they just need some of your services, can they get some and not like if I don't need to learn how to read or education or a job, but I need mentoring. I need mentoring and say legal help. Can they pick and choose? I guess.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad that's a fantastic question. I'm glad you asked. Everybody, that's what makes our organization and the services that we provide very unique, because it doesn't matter where you come in on a totem pole. So you don't necessarily need all 5 of the services, but this is an organization that no matter where you come in, we meet people where they're at.
Okay.
So, you can have a PhD and still be able to, get some of our services and be able to benefit from them. And, so it doesn't matter. That's why we have a diverse group of people that have come through our organization within the last 10 years.
Okay. And then some of the guys that have graduated, do they come back and mentor and help out? Other than you. We know about you. Because, you work there. You was telling me, well, I did this. Yeah, that's fine, but I need Bob, who came in here, and tell how he struggled and, found a way and got with his kids. And, maybe some people may want to work it out with I want to say baby mother, but you said that was, you guys don't like that.
We don't like that.
Don't like that.
Nope.
With the mother of their children.
There we go. See?
So he said they teach them not to use the term baby mama. And what is that? Another term that I don't think guys should use or people should use. They just call women female. That female. I don't like that one either. So baby mama and female, we taking that one out of the vocabulary, because it's not like I walk up to you and say that's a male I'm dealing with, but they say that's a female that they're dealing with. So baby mama, they don't let them use, and I think that's a good thing, because we didn't say that. you know, when we were coming, I was like, "That's the mother of my child or the father of my child." We ain't say that. So, yeah, some of them may just want to get back with the mother of their children, but stances, and situations and mental states are keeping them from that. She may say, "Well, you need a job." Well, now he's got a job, so he's working it out with you guys, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people come back and tell y'all stories, their stories of how they worked it out and got it together.
Yeah, we do have former graduates of the program that do come back and they do some mentorship. They do provide volunteership in certain areas, whether it's community outreach and things of that nature. So, to answer your question, yes, we do have former graduates outside of myself that do come back and provide their expertise to help Farm achieve its missions, visions, and values.
Yeah, because I think if I heard it from, you know, somebody else who came in and said I was just so down and broken and blah blah blah, and honestly, you know, we're saying this and we're not joking, but we're maybe exaggerating a little bit. But people are truly, some of the men that I talked to about this situation, I have seen them shed tears. You know, I'm just trying to work it out. She won't let me see my kids and blah blah blah. And you know, it's hard. And then there are others who just don't care. And maybe make wanting getting them. You got some that care and can't, and some that don't care and can. And we need to fix that because we got some. He don't never come see his kids, and then this one she won't let me see the kids. So just to get all of that fixed and taken care of would be a beautiful thing. And you guys are helping that come about in small ways, but still, every little bit helps. And yeah, so you've got you're taking applications. They go to the website. Give it one more time.
It is www.farm-mi.org.
And when are you starting the next program?
Program is starting on Monday, February 26th, and we are starting our interviews next Monday, January 22nd.
So do the application because next Monday is upon us before you know, because we're almost at the end of, we're in the middle of January and we're almost be at the end in a minute. So if you need this help, if you need this program, reach out to them and yeah. Reach out to them because if it's some help and it's free, right? And you just have to give a little bit of your time to get a lifetime of, you know, help. And sometimes you just need a little bit, but some, if you don't know where to find it, I'm giving you the information. Jeff is here giving you the information, so reach out to him, okay? You're watching Wjzz Cool TV. We are live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. And other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Okay, so don't forget that the food bank is every Sunday at Plymouth United Church, 600 East Warren. I say be there no later than 11 a.m. You don't have to wait out in the cold. And we will let you come in while we set up. And yeah, it's free food, good, healthy produce. Anybody is welcome to it. We don't bother you. We don't ask you no questions. Just come, get the food, get it, leave. You don't have to take what you don't want, none of that. And speaking of cold, it is beyond cold. It is not safe for anyone out there. There are warming centers that are open. One is on Mac, 11037 Mac. There's the 3rd Street Warming Center, 3535 3rd Avenue. They take women, men, and children. And the Joseph Walker Williams Rec Center, 8431 Rosa Park. This one is only open during the cold, when it's cold out. They're 24 hours. Please don't be out there. If you see somebody out there, tell them where these centers are. People are homeless. In the summertime, I see people laying on the streets that are homeless, like sleeping. They don't have on warm clothes or anything. So if you see someone out in this, tell them to seek shelter. Also, if you are a business, a 24-hour business, like a laundromat or a restaurant, etc., let people in. Let them come inside and keep warm. We're all, you know, we all need help and we need each other. So do that. Help somebody. If you see them out there, don't just let them stand out there. Open up your heart. Open up your business. Let them sit in there and stay warm. Also, Habitat for Humanity is giving away brand new refrigerators. You have to be a DTE customer, low income. I think the for one person the income was like $50,000. Um, and there are some other stipulations, like your current fridge has to be manufactured before December 2013, and so 10 years old or so. And you go to habitatrefrigerator.org and trade in you have to give them a refrigerator to get a refrigerator. So you can't just say, hey, I need a refrigerator. You get a brand new refrigerator from Lowe's. So they try to replace it with what you have. You're not going to get a side by side with water in the door. That ain't going to happen. So you just want to keep your food fresh. Then so that's some news you can use. I appreciate Jeff for being here. It was very informative. I hope people reach out to you and take use of your services, because I feel that they're needed. I feel that men are overlooked sometimes in this world, and like I said, I'm an advocate for everybody, but I do feel that men get the short end of the stick sometimes. I think we think sometimes, women, that you guys don't have feelings or you don't suffer, like we do. And I mean, I'm just saying that I know people think like that. Oh, he don't care, but you guys do care, and you guys do need help. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here, and maybe I can get the founder, Mr. Bell, on and Phoebe on one day, and continue to put out the information of the good work that you guys are doing, okay? So, as always, if you want to be a guest on my show, or if you want to advertise on my show or any show on WJZZ Cool TV, or sponsor the show, reach out to us. Reach out to me on Facebook, Unique Truth with Charjay. And, yeah. Jeff was here. We had a good conversation. I appreciated it. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I always do. I do this for y'all. I really do. And I enjoy doing this for y'all. And if it's something you want to talk about, reach out to me on my Facebook, Unique Truth with Charjay. And I will get on it and find information on it for you. And we could talk about it. Y'all know this is a no judgment zone right here. We could talk about any and everything that you guys want to talk about. Hold on, I'm having a problem with my flash drive. It won't let me log out. So, that being said, hold on, I'm having a problem. I don't like live TV. All right, that being said, thank you guys for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye for now. Play music, play. There it is. Thank you.